Hello everyone, Randy here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 15, and we are playing on the States map version 6 on the RDAllen multiplayer server here. Just looking at the fields. I think I might need a little help here. We're definitely high on the N, but PK is like way low. It's but okay over here. Okay, so it looks like we might have to do like some selective tweaking on this field. This side of the field here looks like it's pretty good. Kind of annoying when the field's like that, but oh well. What do we got over here? X6, X4, looks X5, X3, X3. Again, varying a little bit. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure where our variation on these fields is coming from. If that's just maybe built into the soil mod, or most of the fertilizing and stuff I've been doing has been, you know, no hired workers. Yeah, we're still definitely getting some variation anyway. Also, our mixing station looks like it needed a few things, so maybe we'll take care of that in a moment. Seen the red light was blinking anyway, so I'm not sure what it needs, but we'll find out here. Looks like it needs silage. We'll fill that up a moment, then we'll see what's about doing something about those fields. And I also see we got another bunker there that is, looks like quite full. I believe it was 650,000 I checked. I know Delcom there was on last night, working on that. Not sure if he finished it or not, or if someone else did, but I know he was working on mowing and windrowing. Fortunately, I didn't have a whole lot of time last night to play, but I did pick up one load. And did some other miscellaneous things, so... Looks like we got some silage. Well, it's not silage yet. We'll have to... I don't know if it's compacted either. I'll have to check that. But we definitely have enough grass there to make some more silage if we have to. To check here, where are the cows at? Mixed rations. Ooh. Yeah, looks like we can give them another bit of mixed rations. They definitely need a little bit from the looks of it. Straw is pretty good. Water is also pretty good. Someone must have spent a lot of time doing water to get that much water in there. Water trailer's 6,000 if I recall correctly, so a lot of trips back and forth. Not that you really got to go that far for the water, but still. Okay, one more load after this, and we should have this pretty well full. We might want to throw some grass in it too, maybe. Might do that a moment. And then maybe we'll look into seeing what we can do about some of these fields. And I should probably check field 5 too. I have not actually looked at that field. Maybe that one is good. Field 5 is the field I put the solid manure on. That really seems to have done the trick on that field for at least lately anyway. Haven't had to do a whole lot else with that field. Unfortunately, there's not enough solid manure to go around though, so... Fortunately, that does not work on all the fields doing solid manure. Kind of too bad, but... It does seem like the solid manure production period, let me put it that way, for the cows is kind of on the low side, if you ask me. We got, what, 250 cows. Liquid manure. That actually might be full, 800,000. That's kind of a weird number. I bet you that's full. So we can definitely look at putting some liquid slurry on the fields. That's possible. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure if that's actually even enough liquid slurry to do one of the fields on this map. Okay, let's see what we got for tractors and trailers here. We're on a planter. We're on a cultivator. Winrower. Guess we'll borrow this tractor. This is turning into a crappy backup job here. There we go. Okay. And a pickup wagon. Where would one find a... Actually, you know what? I think there was one sitting over here, if I remember correctly. Yes, there is. Got two of them somewhere. I'm not sure where the other one is. Actually, you know what? It might be on a tractor. Just out of curiosity. Yes, it is. And it's got grass in it, too. Okay. I haven't actually checked. It was, what's the number on this? Number 6 here. Delcom was mowing number 6 and windrowing. Never actually did check to see if it's finished. If it's not, maybe we should finish this up. You definitely don't want to leave grass or straw, at least if you want the straw anyway. Windrows. For every growth cycle in soil mod, it will decrease them. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think it decreases it based upon what the soil conditions are like. So yeah, soil conditions on this field are not too good. That's to put it nicely. On the good side of things, if soil conditions get much worse on this field, all the weeds should disappear. Oh, looks like someone might have missed a windrow there. Not sure if this is worth picking up or not, but we'll just give it a try here. See if we can get a little bit more grass, and then we'll put that in the mixing station. Yeah, this part of the field here, we got 5% moisture. That's it. 10% moisture. No nutrients, no PK. Slightly acidic. Yeah, I can definitely see we're not getting much yield off this. It's possible this has already been picked up, maybe, and like half of it was left behind. I'm not sure. Or either that, it was just plain missed completely. I don't know. Yeah, definitely not too good a yield off that little bit of windrow there. Yeah, we still got a couple thousand, though. Okay, let's take that to the cows. Well, mixing station for the cows. I know Delcom was saying maybe we can look at getting some more cows, and maybe we'll do that after the next harvest here. We do have some potatoes we could potentially sell. Potatoes aren't worth a whole lot of money. I did sell about 500,000 of the potatoes we had. I know we want to hang on to some of them for our various pigs and cows and chickens that take them, but we could probably still sell a couple 100,000 more and get away with it. I don't think the cows and chickens and pigs there take that much, so get this out and we'll see once if it'll fill it up with mixed rations or not. Might have to back it back up and pull back under again. There we go. It's too bad the mod author didn't actually set this thing down next to the cows there, so it could empty straight into the cow trough. That is definitely how I like to set it up when I'm doing it, but oh well. Not too bad of a job trucking this back and forth. We don't have to go too far. And it's nice this trailer holds the mixed rations too. I know that was the biggest problem in 2013. Actually, getting a trailer that would hold mixed rations was difficult. Okay, let's grab a sprayer here and see what we can do about some of these fields now. Where are we at here? Right, perfect. Let's figure out what we're going to need for this field here in a moment. It's kind of hard to say what we're going to need too, because it probably varies, if anything, for this field. I might need some lime. It is slightly acidic. It's like corn. Pretty sure it's not corn though. I don't think. I'm thinking it's sorghum, if I remember correctly. Oop. Too far. Yeah, it's gotta be sorghum. Looks like corn though. Oh, and we do have a few weeds there. Oh, but this part of the field has weed prevention. That's interesting. Looks like we're pretty good nutrients-wise. I don't think we have to do anything with this field. At least this strip I rode across anyway. Some lime, like I said, might be good for that field. Now we're definitely going to want to get some PK on this part of the field here. Actually, let me see what's here. If I do Alt down to PK, I can actually see. So yeah, that bit there is good, but I definitely need some PK on this bit. Okay. I wonder if somebody just forgot a row there or something. That's almost what it looks like. Oh, gotta switch back to PK so I can actually fill it. Okay, now fill, then we'll switch to PK. And seeing that water symbol there reminds me I gotta check the moisture too. I keep forgetting to do that every time I look at a field. I'm always forgetting to look at the soil moisture for the field. I don't know why, but oh, it's funny, like there's a couple nice bright green dots there for it. Well, I'm not going to have quite enough width to get this, am I? Okay, let's line it up on that. And put some PK down. I think this is on the last growth cycle here, so kind of our last chance to do something about this field. Definitely, it looks like we're going to want some lime in this area. Again, I'm not sure if that's the same across all the fields. And like I've said in the past, that's what's been hard about this map here, is getting the soil conditions right across the entirety of the field. It's been the, kind of like I said, the hardest part here. Got such a wide variation, and I'm not sure what's causing that. That's just the way the soil mod is in general, or like I said, we're doing something wrong, maybe. Nobody's actually done anything with this field yet. I don't think so. I don't see nothing on it. That's probably kind of one of the problems with multiplayer. Someone else hops on, they don't know what I've done, and I don't know what they've done, and kind of look around, it's like, okay, looks like that field needs something. Well, maybe somebody already did something about it and just can't tell. Especially with the sprayer here, if you use the solid pellet fertilizer spreader, that leaves a texture you can actually see. Whereas this just leaves, you know, kind of the darkens the texture, basically, is all it does. And too bad about this narrow little strip, but I will hit it anyway, I guess. And soil moisture, yeah, it looks like we could use some, at least this part of the field here, again, could use some soil moisture. I have to say, so far it looks like the harvest will be promising. Hard to say know what's going to happen to the soil after another growth cycle, but so far it's looking pretty good. We're definitely doing good on some of the nutrients. And we get this row done here, we'll take a look at the rest of this field, see if there's anything else that needs touching up. If not, we'll switch over to water, looks like. Yeah, maybe I should do some PK here too. It's not excessively high. Yeah, you can see the nice green there. We're looking good on the PK. Okay, yeah, looks like we better do a couple more rows here. Where does it change over? Looks like we're looking about in here somewhere. That's actually probably not so bad. Looks like maybe just one more row might do it. Basically, I'm going to try to get these fields somewhat even if I can. I'm not going to get it perfect, obviously, but I like to have it at least a little bit closer if I can help it. From the looks of it, looks like it's about a 40-meter scan area. And for you folks that haven't really used the soil mod much, the little box there on the right side that's showing you, the soil conditions, it's actually taking, and this is to my understanding here, it's actually taking this entire, where you see all the dots, it's taking the average for this area. So the average for everything you see in the dots here, it's X2 at the moment. Oh, it's actually dropping down. That's interesting. Yeah, we're down to basically X1 at this point. It's basically doing a scan of this entire area. The left side there, it actually looks pretty good, but the right side is obviously not quite so good. I'm not sure why that is really, but and pretty much just one comment to read here at the moment. Gert Jan Witt was saying, "Hello, how are you doing? I am doing fine. Thank you for asking." And he sent me a link to I thought was a pretty cool mod. It's a John Deere 678 bale wrapper. Actually wraps bales. I'm not sure if it actually makes silage out of them or if it just wraps them. I shall have to give that mod a looking at. Been kind of looking for a bale wrapping mod that's, halfway decent. And there are a couple out there, but I kind of like the one, you can put it actually on the bale. It wraps the bale as you make it. That just seems so much easier to me. And Brent was asking where, this is on the Bayern map there. Where did you get that hitch? I'm going to have to look it up. I am not sure. Brent there, I'm assuming, is referring to that little hitch I'm using on the 4-skrit chopper so I can hook up the forage wagons to it. And yes, I'm aware I'm making some extra passes here because I didn't really pay close enough attention the first time I did this. I should have gone over and looked a little more, I guess. If I remember, I'll probably want to actually do another pass on what's now the right side of the field here. So how the spot I'm doing now, that'll be bumped up to about X6, X5, give or take a little bit. Whereas on the right-hand side here, it's still going to be X3, X4 maybe. Probably actually X3. A dark red like that, I believe, is nothing. So yeah, the soil mod definitely makes things a little more challenging with growing crops, that's for sure. Okay, from what I've seen, looks like we're pretty good on the end, so let's switch over to water here. I still find that kind of odd to be spraying water on the field, but okay, whatever. You know, I know in real life, moisture is very important. Bummer, I'm not close enough, am I? Hoping to get away without having to fold it back up. Like I was saying, I know in real life, soil moisture is very important. Yeah, the way the soil mod implements it just seems a mite odd to me. There's no way in real life you could ever potentially even come close to putting enough moisture on with a sprayer like this. Okay, there we go. Water. Let's shift that course over. Okay, that's not quite the right, nope, that's still not right. Thought I could be a wise guy and shift it over a little quicker that way. Probably would have worked if I had my sprayer lined up somewhat reasonably straight. Please wait while we fold out. And looking at the time, folks, we better save it for another time. Or maybe I'll do it off screen, not sure. We'll find out. So yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.